Jeep lifers, Don here. Picked up this winch this week. It's a Warn VR8000 EVO. It's a new series of winch they have. It's an occasional use winch, but it had a lot of options that I liked. It's IP68 rated. It does come with the option of steel or synthetic rope. I ordered this one with steel. As the steel cable wears out or down the road, I'll replace it with synthetic rope. It has a wireless remote, which I really like. It gives you this little bit of freedom to move around, but it also gives you the option to use it wired as well, which is nice in case the battery dies. This one comes with all the mounting hardware you need, grade 8 hardware, roller Fairlead, which is what you want with the steel cable, Clevis hook, and instruction, warranty, and operator's manual. So let's go ahead and get it on the Jeep. First thing that we're going to do is put the roller Fairlead on, and to do that we're going to need a roller Fairlead and the M10 by 45 bolts with a flat washer, lock washer, and the nuts on there. We want to make sure that the warning symbol is up. I'm going to torque it to 35 foot-pounds. This is actually an inch-pound torque wrench, so I have it set for about 420, which is 35 foot-pounds. Okay. So what you want to do is actually put the nuts in the winch. Make sure the winch is centered on here. But we're going to go ahead and torque it up. I need to make sure that I'm set again at 35 foot-pounds. Check my gaps again, I'm good. So the last thing I need to do is actually run the wiring. Okay. I'm going to drop this down and I'm going to run it. There's actually an existing harness for the fog lights under here. I'm going to follow that harness over the sway bar and up the side of the engine on the inner fender well and up to my battery on the passenger side. Okay, so I've run my wiring up through the engine compartment on the passenger side, and I'm actually going to connect the cables on the battery. The JKs actually have these accessory terminals here. This is not the screw that you want to use. This is actually going to cinch down, this clamps down the clamp on the battery. If you put it there, a lot of times what happens is these clamps end up working loose and you end up with a charging problem and a battery problem. So we're going to use this terminal here for the positive and this terminal for the negative. Make sure I don't pinch any other terminals on here, and I have some stuff. Some of the other accessories I have, like my LED lights and stuff, are run off of this one. These two, this is actually to hold down, that goes to your starting circuit and your charging circuit, as I believe this one does as well, and feeds your power distribution block as well. Good and tight. Okay. I have a wire on here as well. My ground cable is a little long, so I'm just going to kind of loop it around, bring it back over, my nut back on it. Okay, I'll put a tie strap on there just to kind of neaten up a little bit. Okay. We're going to actually go back to the front of the winch, and we just have to put the Clevis hook on it. And that's it. Job complete. Okay, so the last thing I got to do is put this Clevis hook on. I got to feed my cable through my Fairlead. And I'm going to secure this with a straight pin and a cotter pin. Fairlead. I'm actually going to take this off, actually, so that it doesn't come off. And that is it, guys. That is the install of Warn VR 8000 EVO winch. Works. Ready to go.